Somewhere between then and now, the bubble bath beers became facial hair I didn't think I would ever be able to shave. The pain of binders became the daily ritual of scar care. Somewhere between then and now, she became me. I feel like it's something that for a lot of cisgender men, shaving is seen as this chore that it's annoying when they have to do it every single day and they don't want to have to do it, and it's annoying that shaving is part of like their routine, and I think it's something that's taken for granted. I grew up pretending to shave my face in the bath or in the shower. I would put bubble bath on my face and I would use like a bath comb against my face, and I just think it's weird now that, back then it was dress up, it was pretend play, it wasn't something that was possible for me to do. The fact that I've managed to get so far in my life and also in my transition to the point where I am not only able to shave but have to shave, to be able to keep up my appearance the way that I want it to be. It's something that I have to do now, and that's exciting for me because I didn't think I'd ever get to do that. One of my favourite parts about my morning routine is my scar care. Top surgery literally saved my life, and every time I get to touch my scars or see them in the mirror, I get like a reminder of everything that was before, but then also just how much of a relief the whole process of it was and how good it felt to finally be able to take like a deep breath. And I've become so much more confident in my skin, and I have so much more freedom since having top surgery, and there's just so much more that I feel I can do without being anxious or uncomfortable. Stuff like being able to take my shirt off at the beach. I haven't yet been able to experience this to sort of the fullest because I had top surgery in July of 2022, and I was recovering over the summer, so this summer will be my first summer that I can sort of really appreciate being able to do this. And stuff like being able to take my shirt off when I go swimming. I used to really enjoy swimming. It was something that as a kid I loved doing. I was a full water baby. So I wore this for like 7 years every day. Right. It's called a binder. Okay. It goes under your top.
Under the top?
Under your top. Obviously I didn't wear a sports bra at the same time. Oh. If you feel the back, it's stretchy.
Oh yeah, okay.
And that's so it's like breathable, and basically the whole back of it is the same. Whereas that front panel, if you try and stretch that, it's rigid. Yeah. So that's what helps squish everything down.
Yeah. Have I put it on backwards?
No.
No.
So just like pull it down now.
Oh God. Do I look like a handsome boy?
Yeah. How does it feel? Does it feel really tight?
Feels a bit weird, like looking down and being able to see like.
But you know what's weirder? Yeah. When I used to look down or like look in the mirror at that, I thought it was like this.
Really?
And now looking, it's obviously not.
So this is what I'd look like if I was like flat chested.
Yeah.
How much better do you feel now that you don't have to wear this?
I feel like I can breathe.
Yeah.
I mean, if you try and take like a deep breath, do you feel like you can only take like half a breath?
It feels like 3 sports bras
All
that
on
are
top of each
a bit
other.
small for you, doesn't it? That's mental! Oh my god.
And like I remember like, because obviously I had like a tight bandage around me after I had surgery, and I remember the first time I took that off and I like took a breath, like I actually felt like I could actually breathe. So I do my injection every 3 weeks. It is called sustenance, and it comes in these little glass vials.
So you don't keep this like in the fridge?
No, it doesn't.
Where do you store it?
In my little medical drawer. But I use a syringe and then I use 2 needles. So I have a 21 gauge, which is wide but long, and I use that to draw up my testosterone because it makes the process quicker. And then I use a 23 gauge to actually inject it.
Do you ever see a time where like maybe someone who's trans doesn't need to take injection, maybe they could put it into like pill forms or something?
You can get gel, which every day, just like once you've had a shower, you rub it on your arm. But for me, because I'm just not very organised, I know that I'd forget to do that. And then I have this thing that is called an ampule snapper. Because this is glass, I don't want to get glass in my fingers. So I just place it like that, and I close that, and then do that, and it's snap the top off. So I just hold it at an angle, and then I just sort of let the syringe's vacuum sort of just draw it up by itself. I do a ml of testosterone. So I push it up until a little drop comes out the end, and that's called priming your needles. So I'll squeeze my leg and take a deep breath in, and then normally, at least for the first bit of it going in, I actually don't look at my leg, because if I do, I always want to pull it out. I just find it mad that this tiny bottle of a milliliter of liquid has literally changed and saved my life. You know, it's something that I'll never be able to get over. It's not that I still haven't really been able to process it. You know, I've been on testosterone for over 2 years now.
Hi, my name is Oliver, and this is my voice 1 month on testosterone.
It's 2 months on testosterone. 3 months on testosterone. 4 months on testosterone. 5 months on testosterone. Half a year on testosterone. 7 months on testosterone. 8 months on testosterone. 9 months on testosterone. 10 months on testosterone. 11 months on testosterone. 1 whole year on testosterone. Hi, my name is Oliver, and this is my voice 2 years on testosterone. And I don't think that anything will even nearly come close to the feeling of looking in the mirror and actually recognising who's looking back at me. For like 18, 19 years I was looking at someone who I didn't even recognise. They were just a person who had my brain, but it wasn't me. And there it is, and I normally get a little bit of blood, but that's fine. And one way that helps me is I buy myself funky plasters. I just want to pause to reflect on something for a moment. The whole time I was making this documentary, I thought that my goal was to portray and to show the beauty and the feeling of joy and euphoria that comes with being transgender, but throughout the process I've come to realise that I truly believe that unless you are transgender, you will never quite be able to comprehend those feelings of euphoria and the feeling of absolute relief and belonging in your own body quite the way that we do. And anyone out there who's watching this that isn't transgender, I am 100% certain that there are things that you are experiencing in your life that I'll never be able to comprehend, and that's okay. But when I was growing up and when I was coming to terms with things, and I would see things in the media, whether it be documentaries or feature films or short films, they focus solely on all the negatives and the hardships that come with being transgender. And I am in no way dismissing that, because they are things that are real and people have to deal with, and no one should feel alone. But what was never shown was everything good that comes with being transgender, not despite being transgender. And I think if anyone out there who is trans can watch this and look forward to things in life that they haven't yet experienced, I will have achieved something, because I would just really like to be someone who I needed when I was a kid.